It is Sunday. I have been up since 5:30. I have just finished walking the dogs. This morning I did PT, got my work done, and now I am headed home to shoot some content before I have an appointment this afternoon. And I don't normally shoot content on Sundays, but this week is looking really booked, so it needs to get done, and that is what I'm headed to do. Now it is time to shoot some content, and I track all of my content. I come up with ideas, I write the scripts, and this is how I keep everything organized to know what I'm going to be shooting. I just pulled up to go on, it's not really a listing appointment. I already have the listing, but I'm back to go through the checklist of items that I gave for them to do to prepare for the market, make sure that all looks good. We're gonna go over their pre-approval because they also need to buy a home, so we're gonna make a plan for that. And after this, I will head back home and hopefully call it an evening. This has been a really busy Sunday. I normally try to keep Sunday afternoons open so that I can prepare for the week ahead, but it just didn't work out that way this week. Happy Monday. I love Mondays. Do you like Mondays? I really like Mondays because it's just a fresh start to the week, and I always plan out my week on Sunday, so I feel like I have everything under control come Monday. I just left physical therapy, something that I really look forward to not having to do. At some point, I've been in physical therapy for over a year now, but now I have a day of admin work and I have an offer deadline on a listing at noon. So then I will be hopping on a Zoom later with my seller to go over offers so that he can decide which one he wants to work with. I will, as far as admin, be organizing those offers. I keep a spreadsheet. I actually add them to it as they come in so that then I just have to get everything double checked and make sure it all looks good before I send it to him. The other thing I need to do is work on my content creation for next week. I always try to stay a week ahead with whatever content I'm going to shoot in terms of the ideas. Typically I have 2 to 3 weeks ahead recorded. That way if anything happens, I am not missing posting on YouTube or Instagram. Try to keep it consistent. Here is my offer comparison spreadsheet. I normally do this if there's more than 3 offers, because I think for sellers it gets a little confusing after that. I have it pulled down a little bit because the top 2 lines are buyer names and the agent representing them as well, so just wanted to keep that out of the video. But this makes it very easy. You can see I've got the tabs down here at the bottom, offers 1 through 5, offers 6 through 9, and then it makes it easier and more streamlined when I'm on a Zoom or a call with my client, so we can go through the spreadsheet together. And then typically what I will do is, as they narrow offers down, I'll pop another tab in here to then compare the actual offers that they are considering. It is Tuesday and it's already Tuesday afternoon. I meant to record this morning but didn't. It wasn't real estate related. First half of my day was spent getting a diagnostic injection in my SI joint. New experience for me, went well, has brought me some pain relief, so hopefully the one that I have next week will go well too, and then I can get the real injection with the steroid. But right now, back to real estate. I am headed to a closing, and it is for first-time home buyers, and there is just nothing like a closing with first-time home buyers. I'm so excited for them. It is the most fantastic house. So happy we were able to secure it in such a competitive market, and I'm just really looking forward to it. It's also only about 1.5 miles away from my house, so I of course love the area. It's the area that I live in, and yeah, it's just gonna be a great afternoon. We're gonna do the final walkthrough first, and then the title rep that I work with is coming to the house to do the closing for them. It is Wednesday morning and I am headed to a pre-construction meeting in Alexandria for a new build that is just getting ready to be started for a client of mine, another first-time home buyer. And this meeting will just be sitting down with the construction manager, giving him an idea of what to expect from the process, important timelines in the process, and to give him a better idea of when this home is going to be delivered. At the time we signed the contract, they told us that it's going to be October delivery. So I'm curious to see if that has changed at all, if it's been moved up. My client is, as of next month, going to be going month to month on his lease, and it goes up substantially. So the sooner they can deliver this home, the better. All right, pre-construction meeting all finished. They're rolling along, already have the framing up, so that's great. On target to deliver mid or third week of October. And I was going to go home because I have a lot of admin stuff to do for a closing that I have tomorrow. I haven't gotten numbers yet, but they're clear to close. But had a text from my appliance guy, and he is coming to one of my listings today to replace a dishwasher that was actually brand new, but the installer basically broke the dishwasher. They either dropped it or something else happened, and they completely snapped off the drain pump. So we had to order a new dishwasher, and unfortunately my appliance tech has a helper who, for whatever reason, has ghosted him today. So I am going to stop by that condo to help my tech get the old dishwasher out. It's a high-rise condo, and he needs a little bit more manpower to get it in the elevator and get it down to dispose of it. Good morning. It is Thursday, and I am on my way to get a lockbox off of a listing that closed first thing this morning. And after that, I need to run back home, do a CMA for a listing appointment that I have tomorrow. And then I need to film some content before I then have to run to a doctor's appointment later. So busy day ahead. Really excited that this listing has closed for my seller. It was a little bit of a bumpy ride with the buyers. Their agent was incredible though, and we got it across the finish line. Good morning. It's Friday. That's good news. I know you're probably wondering, why am I talking to you in the bathroom? But today is going to be a really busy day, so I need to multitask a little bit. So makeup right now because I have a media shoot later at the listing that I was talking about with you all on Sunday, where I went back to make sure that they were ready to go. They were ready to go. Carpets were done yesterday, and we'll be filming today. So I am getting my face as ready as it can get for the camera. And if you're wondering why I am dressed like, you know, I'm relaxing at home today, it is because once I get ready, I have to take the pups for their walk before I head out to Manassas for this shoot. I am also in the middle of a interesting home inspection negotiation on a condo listing that I have right now. And the buyers asked, they sent the report with the home inspection contingency removal addendum, and they want literally every item that's in the report. Couple examples of items in the report. A vent needs cleaning. Yeah, they definitely want that done. The floor is like slightly unlevel in the kitchen. Mind you, this is a high-rise building, so it's concrete floors. Like, it's not going to be completely level. They want that fixed because if they ever want to change the flooring, that could make it harder for them. So that's an interesting one. Hopefully we can come to terms today on that. The agent on the other side is fantastic, so I'm sure we can pull it together. Once I finish in Manassas, I will come back here to Alexandria again because I will need to take care of the pups again. I'll get them situated, and then I have to head to Reston for dinner with clients of mine that just sold their house, and I'm really looking forward to that. So I will check in again when I am in Manassas, and of course we'll probably include a little clip of the dogs because they're a big part of my life. Dog walk, check. Happy guy here. Another one in the back right there. And as I was driving to walk them, I was rehearsing it's not really a script, but I have an outline for all my listing videos. So I was practicing to make sure that I'm not holding my media guy up today. Do you all do that on the way to film your listing videos? I have to practice. I wrote it last night. I've been thinking about it for like the past week to come up with what I want to do for this house. but then I always have to rehearse too. Let me know in the comments. Do you do that too? Good morning. It's Saturday. We made it to the weekend. I know weekends don't really mean a whole lot in real estate though. I am on my way to Burke to meet an appraiser, and I was wondering, do you go and meet appraisers every time? This particular property, we are fortunate enough to not have an appraisal contingency, so my sellers are at no risk, but I always try to go and meet the appraiser. Sometimes they're just adamant they don't want to see me, which is no problem. Then I just leave them a packet in the house that they can take with them with information that hopefully will make their job easier. As agents, we know the property better than the appraiser ever will. And even though there's no appraisal contingency, I still try to go because obviously I still want the best outcome for the buyers too. I hope that they don't have to put additional money down or change their down payment to free up some cash in order to make all the numbers work. And we are definitely really pushing it on this property. We ended up with 9 offers, and it's under contract for $56,000 above list price. So it would be a neighborhood record, and that always makes me a little nervous when it comes time for the appraisal. I'm also headed out there because we had really bad storms last night. It's like a sauna here, typical Northern Virginia summer day. And Burke has so many trees that I want to make sure that there was definitely no damage. So I'm going to get there a little bit early and also just make sure lights are on, everything is ready to go for this appraiser. After that, I am going to walk the dogs, and then I've got to show one house in Alexandria. So really not too crazy of a day. I'm really curious though. Let me know in the comments if you meet the appraiser assuming that they're open to it every single time, or do you never do it? Like, what do you do in your business? I'm curious.